The database that you are going to use throughout this course is MySQL, which is a popular open source database. And also you will be installing MySQL Workbench when you install MySQL. MySQL Workbench is a client, which is a GUI based tool which we can launch, connect to the MySQL and execute our SQL statements. You are going to do it in 3 simple steps. You will download the installer, you will install the MySQL as well as MySQL Workbench, and you will configure MySQL. Although it sounds like a lot of work, it isn't. Once you download the installer, you just keep clicking on the next button, and there are a couple of things you need to do. You need to choose that you also need the Workbench when you are installing, and when you are in the configuration step, you need to make sure that you enter a password. It will prompt you for entering a root password so that you can log in later on. Make sure that you give a simple password which you will remember. I will also give you a link which has very good instructions on how to install MySQL. Search for MySQL install and scroll down. There are many links, but I found one of these very useful, which says corleysolutions.com, how to install MySQL Server 5.6 on Windows 7 development machine. This works for different versions of Windows and Mac. Click on that link and it lists out all the important steps to download, to install and to configure. Again, all these instructions are nothing but clicking on the next button. Only if you have any issues, you can come back here and refer to it. In the very first step, you can click on the link here, control click it, and you will go to the MySQL downloads page. Scroll down and select your operating system. If you are on Windows, select Microsoft Windows. I don't want you to download the zip files which are here. Click on this go to download page. That will take you to the MSI installers and download one of these depending on your operating system. Once downloaded, double click on them and just keep clicking the next button. Once the installation completes, it will ask you if you want to configure the MySQL server. Click on that, and that is where it will prompt you for a root password. And make sure while installing, you check the Workbench option as well, so that you will have the Workbench installed as well. And at the end of it, it will be running as a Windows service automatically for you. Every time your machine restarts, MySQL server will be up and running. You can manage that by going to your Windows services. Same on Mac. On Mac as well, it will boot up as soon as your Mac starts, and it will be up and running on a port 3306 by default. Please do not forget the password that you are entering during installation. For me, I use a password called TEST, T-E-S-T, so that it will be easy to remember.